Good evening. Yes, I said good evening because I want to talk about Can You Keep a Secret? You know, this adult rom-com just went from zero to to like a million in this episode. And the reason I want to do a good evening, at least I want to do a video at night, because this adult rom-com episode of Can You Keep a Secret, this fourth episode just went spicy. It is arguably the spiciest thing you could have ever seen in a rom-com. Every rom-com have spicy, hot, tender moments that makes you want to be like, it is so freaking hot. So hot so that you sat down and you look at it and you're like, oh my God, that is on fire. And stuff like that makes you want to sweat. And characters like Yui, for example, Yui is the definition of spiciness. When you talking about a character that goes over the top for their loved ones, that's spiciness in a rom-com. And in this episode, we have got it. So without further ado, let's get right to it. The Can You Keep a Secret episode 4. And I got it, like I said, this is an adult rom-com. So we're going to go on adult pages here with this episode. Okay. So Yui's coconut dessert thing, it's not really going well in the product lately. Like, she wants her product to be noticeable. You always have this huge project and everybody, not really fond of it. People, you gotta think, because this is a company where it's like what you sell could eagerly make your product worth something. Like, is it worth something is it worth it? Like, I see what the company that they work at. I didn't really focus on the company that they work, but I can see what they do. They sell products and they get, try to see if it sells really well. Try to see if it get really well. Really, really good sales reviews or whatnot. So she feels so frustrated. She feels so like she don't know what to do. She don't know what to do to make the sales go. Like, she don't get frustrated like that. Like, I feel her pain because I'm at where I get frustrated because I realize, okay, the merch I'm selling is not working. I gotta expand the sales or whatnot. So what she doing is exactly how I feel for her. I do. So she goes to see the guy. She goes to see Matsugu, and they have the good talk. That was the first talk. And she did, that was the first talk, just to get some confidence in herself, just to find a confidence in her. And thanks to him, she was able to get some confidence. Okay, now, let's get spicy in this episode. You're talking about there's two sides of fan service. There's the minor fan service, and then there's the major fan service. The major fan service are like To Love Ru, Shimano Testament, Sekirei, World's End Harem. What else? Rosaria Vampire, Cat Planet Cuties, Heaven Lost Property. That elf anime with the cat, or the plus size elf, even though but that, and Ladies versus Butlers. I'm just naming all the major fan service. The minor fan service are rom-coms that don't really show, that goes minor but don't go over the top. The quintessential quintuplets, the Cafe Goddess and Terrace, Tomo-chan is a girl, Rent a Girlfriend, We Never Learn. I'm naming all these other rom-coms because their rom-coms are minor fan service. That they don't go over the top as, oh my God, I'm now watching this because it has fan service. No. Their fan service in this episode is like beep, 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 beep. Can't decide what. So Yui's getting jealous. And like all rom-coms, you always have this one girl or one guy gets jealous of almost everything. She is legit jealous. She's jealous because she hears 3 three random workers in the background with no face, just like in the beginning. Three random female workers talking about, Masuku's so cute, he's honest, he's this and that. Just taking some positive traits, and she gets jealous over everything. She is so jealous. So what she do? Not only she bought beer, but other stuff as well. Other stuff to get her so drunk, she literally took off the shirt and just went in. There were hints that she was doing this just to show it. Hints of showing off so much skin. Hold on. You gotta applaud Yui for this. You gotta applaud Yui for stepping up this relationship. Yeah, gotta applaud Yui being the MVP of this episode. This episode was her episode. Just to spiciness. Like, come on, the spiciness already happened in the first episode when they were like, you know what, in the bed. Now, in this episode, they got like Yui just going in. Yui went in. Like, she took off her clothes, showing off her lingerie, got on top of him, and just did the wow. I mean, literally, starting from the neck down, and he felt it. And that symbolism of the beer, as it, like the beer water, like keeping it as just rolling down. I'm like, yo, that is something. And then they got on the bed, and now he made moves too. What's funny? I gotta thank Yui for this. Yui just turned this adult rom-com into the spiciest of all. Like, it's like watching 365 Days to the Wedding, but if you add a little sprinkle on it to make it more hot and spicy, that's what this episode did. After that point where Yui decides to go full frontal, that shit was funny. I'm sorry. Yui just did it in the bed, like, do. I wish I had my shades for this one, because damn, that was a really good moment. Really, really good moment. Yui went in. I can't think of none of this. I can't. She really had pleasure. She gave him pleasure, and he came back with it. Props. Now, then the next day, Masuku, like, I like this guy too. He got in the elevator with the three same co-workers that was talking about him. And I gotta give him props for him to come out and say this. Oh, I'm spending time with my girlfriend. Now mind you, Yui and the other three co-workers are in the same elevator. When he got in that elevator, he legit said, oh, I'm just spending time with my girlfriend. I'm sorry, I have a girlfriend, spend the whole day with my girlfriend kind of thing. That kind of like boosts Yui's confidence, saying like, yes, I'm the girlfriend, I'm the one. That's kind of like a booster, like a conscious mind saying, yes, I'm the one. No other girl but me. I'm sorry, man, I can't help myself. But yeah, when you put it that way, it's true. So overall though, this episode was very, 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 very spicy. I mean, like the first half, you could see that you got these two other characters trying to mingle, that's kind of thing. But then this case was Yui being all like frustrating and trying to get that angry motive, that some kind of frustrating sex, It was kind of like that, like release all that stress with work and whatnot, and then she used it to seduce him. That's kind of funny. That happens at work. That happens in a real life adult rom-com. That's happening in real life in rom-coms and adult rom-coms. Think about it. And in real life, think about it. You come to work, you're all stressful, and the next thing you know, you try to seduce the loved one, with all those things. That's what that was. And I applaud Yui for doing things that she never done. I gotta give her props. Now, I know that people are saying, oh, where's the uncensored version? Trust me when I say this, I don't think they're going to, for a show like this, I don't think it's going to be an uncensored version. Like, we can picture in our mind what was going on. That's why those angles you couldn't see with deer on top and all that stuff. But we all know, ladies and gentlemen, what they were doing. So I look forward for next week's episode of it. Let's see if they bring more spiciness and all that stuff, add a little something with it. We shall see.